Dr. Agrima Nair is an inspiring young woman who is on a special mission, cycling from Kerala to Ladakh to promote yoga. Crossing all India with her bicycle, she embarked on 21st June from Cochin, Kerala and visits on her route Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan and New Delhi to the final destination Ladakh. Agrima calls her bicycle Chakrika, which means Goddess Durga with the divine discus or wheel. Chakra, she adds, in a Sanskrit word, closely linked with various parts of the human body and the yoga. Her motto, she adds, is spinning my wheels from unveiling yoga. While pursuing her PhD around 5 years ago, she suffered from stress and some health problems. Her friends took her to the yoga classes and already after a few sessions, she experienced positive changes. Dr. Agrima Nair completed her doctorate in molecular neuroscience and in addition, she holds a master's degree from Manipal University in yoga therapy. She reveals to us how yoga boosts the health. Dr. Agrima, a warm welcome from Alniveda Yoga to you. Dr. Agrima, you embarked on 21st of June, the International Day of Yoga, with your bicycle on a tour from Kerala to Ladakh to promote yoga. On 6th of July, you have reached Bangalore in Karnataka and 15th of July you are already in Goa. What are your experiences and impressions on the way?
When I started my journey, I thought like I'll be just alone because I am just moving along. So I thought like I'll arrange things for myself. 21st from Cochin, you might be knowing, a central minister VK Singh ji gave me the flag, and I started from Cochin, Kerala, and I stayed on different places like schools, hostels, and I met a lot of ashrams, a lot of houses, a lot of people from yoga, like Indian Yoga Association, Vashishta Yoga and Art of Living and JCI. There are a lot of groups now supporting me because when I started, only me, I was there. Then my personal friends supported me, and then my family supported me, and a lot of people. It was their effort actually when I started it. So, but later on, like there is a whole group working with me now. A lot of Kaivalya Dhamma people also contacted me. So there are a lot of people supporting me now, and I am like, from when I was crossing Kerala, it was like people are so good. They are so inspired. I met a lot of children, a lot of students, and they all are like, wow. So I got a lot of positive energy from them. A lot of ladies who were coming to me and supporting me. I felt like they're so filled up, and they are achieving something through me. That's how they are supporting me, and now really I got a lot of support, and I could not express myself completely how to thank them. So yes, it's going well now.
What was your calling for yoga?
I started yoga practicing 5 years back. So I was in my PhD during that time when I started my PhD. I was a PhD student. Like I have done my molecular neuroscience after my master's in biotechnology. So I had some problem with my bone joints like sciatica, joint pain, cervical spondylitis, because I was like in front of laptop for a long time. That time I started my yoga one day with my friend. Like she just asked me to come to a yoga class, and I joined yoga class. And then I felt like in 2 years my body has changed a lot, a whole change. So I was like, what is there? Something is there into it. So I have to learn it. So once I have done my PhD, I joined a master's in yoga therapy immediately. So it was like 2 years course in Mangalore University. Manipal University. So it is in Bangalore. So I have done my master's in yoga therapy, and then I started. I understood like what exactly the yoga is. So because I was from a scientific background, and I connected yoga, so I started teaching people. I worked with a lot of people. I started teaching. I started doing services. So I started traveling all along the India, like around 18 states I traveled. And I started teaching yoga to many people, a lot of European people, a lot of Americans, a lot of Tibetan Buddhist monks. Everywhere I was carrying my yoga, and I was teaching them for therapeutic purposes.
Dr. Grima, you are crossing India from south to north. What, for example, do you tell people suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, and likewise?
The huge population is suffering due to the lifestyle disorder a lot, especially as you mentioned, diabetes, hypertension, or the kidney failure, or some chronic disorder, liver chronic disorders, or maybe thyroid, or the most possible now the arthritis is very common even for the ladies, like osteoporosis, and the sciatica, the problems with our spine, with the joints and everything is so common, and these all are lifestyle disorders. So even for the viral conditions, or immunological conditions, like for example, if in case of COVID or something like that, if in that case also, we need to, our immune system has to be very strong enough to prevent all these things. So if we could just minimize this kind of disorders, our 99% of the problems will be solved. So in our lifetime, more we are dependable on the drugs or pharmaceutical things, we would be minimizing it to like 1 or 2, maybe hardly 2% of our lifetime, or to the whole country. So it's better to prevent lifestyle disorders in most of the conditions through yoga and yogic diet. I would recommend that.
Dr. Grima, what exactly motivates you promote yoga?
My motive is that so that people would be more healthier, rather than in the emergency condition, definitely we could prefer hospitals and everything. Otherwise, we can live a happy and the peaceful life what we actually deserve. And just because we don't have the knowledge, we are actually suffering due to lack of our knowledge. So it's better to live a peaceful life. Especially yoga is the best way, because most of the time, especially when I give treatment to the geriatric patient, they cannot do anything else with their body. They cannot walk, they cannot they cannot run, they cannot swim, they cannot do anything else. So for them and all, the yoga is the best way. So definitely for preventing lifestyle disorders and being peaceful, it's the best way.